What's going on, guys? Welcome to our redstone test build here. Now, in my last Let's Play episode, I did build this glass item elevator, which I did say I was going to do a quick tutorial on. Now, for this, we're going to need one sticky piston, one dropper. Hoppers are dependent on how far you're traveling items to it and away from it. You also need 4 redstone repeaters, 2 comparators, redstone torch, and then the glass color and the amount of glass is your choice, depending on how high you want the elevator to go up, and then also just some random blocks that you want to build with. I'm using blue wool. Also, you need the hoppers for the clock. Now, it's extremely simple and it works extremely well without any loss whatsoever. So as soon as items go into this, it will deactivate this one, allowing the pulse to get round to the actual dropper. And then when that's deactivated, it then brings the piston down. As soon as the dropper's empty, the signal gets resent round to the piston, kicking the items up to the hoppers at the top. So we'll get down to building it now. We want to take this down by 2, make a little line ready for the redstone. And then you want the glass color of your choice. And then we want a dropper facing into that. Now it's the first time that I'm trying to do redstone on camera, so bear with me if I get any bits and pieces wrong, so I just have to double check with my design. So you want the comparator to come outside of the dropper, which then goes into this block here, which then has a redstone torch onto the side here. So then as soon as anything goes into the dropper, it sends a signal and deactivates this redstone torch. And then we want redstone to come out of there into a repeater, which I've already got on my hotbar. Now this repeater will be locking this repeater. Is that the right way around? No, it is not. This repeater coming, which means the signal that then runs from into this repeater won't be active until there is something inside the dropper, because that will then deactivate this redstone torch, deactivating this redstone repeater, stopping this one from being disabled, and then you can then get the signal out. You want the comparator to come just out of here. This is just a simple, did not want to be crouching. This is just a very simple clock. So you just want to throw one item in, goes back and forth. You can have various different clocks for different speeds, depending on how many items you're feeding into it at one time. Now, obviously, if you're having a lot of items running through the system at once, you want the clock to be a lot quicker than this. And there's various different clocks, which I will get into in probably another tutorial. But for now, you want a block to go just onto the side of that to run the signal in. You want redstone repeater here, and then you want the signal to come round into that. So then this repeating signal that's coming from here, let me just replace that with another repeater, so then it does actually go through. There we go. So then as soon as this one's unlocked, this signal will get round to this block, activating this dropper, kicking the items onto this glass block, which is being held by the sticky piston. Now the sticky piston will be activated by this redstone torch also. So you will run the signal down and into this. Now with the sticky piston, you want it on, say, a 4-tick delay, so that way it doesn't push up before the dropper's finished emptying the items onto it, otherwise you'll get loss and the items will kick out either side. But I think that is the majority of it. Now you just want to run our hoppers into the dropper, and then we want to take up the actual glass tower. Now the size and height of this is it's entirely up to you on how high you want to take it. I'll just take it up a few blocks just to give you the demonstration. And that should be enough. And you want to take out a couple of the blocks there. We also need a chest. So let's get rid of the sticky piston that we don't need right now. Yep, hate that you can't crouch and fly in mode. There we go. And then you want the hoppers to go from there just into the chest that you want to feed it to, or you can also run it into another dropper system, running it into water streams to take the items as and where you please. Now this is going to be your feeding line, so this can also be water systems going to one hopper, or hopper minecart system ending up onto this to actually feed it. There's various different ways of doing this, but today we're just concentrating on the item elevator. So we'll throw some items in there now. That will then deactivate this. The piston will drop down. The items will kick onto the glass block. And then as soon as it's empty, this will get reactivated, reactivating the piston, and then it will send it up to this chest here. Extremely simple, extremely efficient, and extremely cheap to actually build. So yeah, that's going to be it for this tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more tutorials and more content in future. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.